Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked, where I climb the online VGC 16 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. Like I mentioned in yesterday's episode, unfortunately this is basically the home stretch for Road to Ranked 2016, since they are getting rid of VGC 2016 roles on BattleSpot, which really sucks. So if you have any recommendations for what kind of content you want to see, especially this late in the season, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I definitely still want to keep up with the content flow, especially since Worlds is coming up in just about a month or so. Showdown Throwdown will most likely be returning. You guys may remember that was my Showdown series where I played basically couple games in a 20 to 30 minute span, so you know, that will allow us to use some more fun teams. But yeah, it's just going to be the last couple of episodes of Road to Ranked, so thank you guys for supporting the series. Obviously I wasn't able to record as much this year as the previous year, but still been a really fun time, especially after, you know, getting back from college and being able to try, you know, do content more frequently. So hope you guys have appreciated it, and I appreciate the support for sure, and definitely let me know what suggestions you have in the comments below. I'm going to try to make one final push, maybe until the 1800s, just to finish off the season, because that would be pretty nice. Still using Ramos's team. Probably going to stick with the team for the remainder of the time, since there are only, I think, 4 or 5 days left in the season, but maybe if I get another team in-game quickly enough, we can pull something off. But we're going to find Petfin with a rating of 1683 to kick off this episode. I do believe we've played a fair amount, and wow, that's a really interesting team. RayOgre there, that's about the only thing that's standard, and then there's everything else. There's a Crocodile, there's a Ditto, there is a Thundurus and a Mawile. I mean, Crocodile here is like the one thing that definitely sticks out to me the most. Have not seen one of those since VGC 20... you know, I used it in 2014, but it was like kind of popular in 2011. Yeah, it's a really interesting team. Weavile's a big deal here. So is my Mawile. My Ludi can actually take advantage of it. Don't think Crest is still that great. I think I'm actually going to lead Weavile Mawile and Ludi Rayquaza on the back. Yeah. I like going with those 4 against rain teams, honestly. Because, I mean, Cresselia is okay here against Thundurus and Rayquaza, but Kyogre just does so much damage. Mawile does so much damage. Thundurus can just annoy it through Taunt or Thunder Wave. Crocodile has Dark-type attacks, if, you know, we do see the Crocodile appearance, so most likely Intimidate, but it does get access to Moxie as well, so that should be fun. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And as always, if you guys enjoy Road to Rank, please show support by leaving a like in the video. I would really appreciate it. So let's get into this match. Yeah. Yo, RayOgre is obviously just a scary matchup, and for that reason I didn't bring Ho-Oh, but I don't think I necessarily need it. However, dealing with my opponent's Mawile could be a little bit obnoxious. So I'm going to get the Intimidate off immediately here and force Icicle Crash Pressure. We actually do see Ditto and Crocodile. I believe that Ditto should be copying my Mawile. So he is going to get some double Intimidate off here, which is scary. As... oh my gosh, what a time to be alive. This is pretty crazy, guys. So Revolving Door of Intimidates here. He might go for a Iron Head onto Weavile. I don't really care, honestly, if he does. He could also switch out into Rayquaza, so I think I'm just going to turn 1 Fake Out Play Rough Crocodile. And this actually reminds me of the other Road to Ranked a couple days ago where we also had a Ditto. So the awkward thing for my opponent is, I would guess the Crocodile is Choice Scarfed. That would make the most sense as an item, or Ban, or Life Orb. The Ditto switches out here, so Crocodile protects. It's a really good turn for my opponent. I almost Icicle Crashed the Ditto slot there too, but I was fearing the switch out and Earthquake play. So let's see if he actually does end up Earthquaking. Or whether he just protects, because the Protect would be quite bad and would make me wish I Icicle Crash Rayquaza. Okay, no Protect, good. Yeah, so I suspect that's Scarf, but I'm not sure. Play Rough. Does connect. Not sure if that will knock out at -2. Oh! Crit? No, Crocodile's just really frail. That is sweet. That's really good. Perfect turn 1 for me, but obviously still far from over. My opponent does get a free switch in now. Ditto is not a bad option, but it's going to be Kyogre. Okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Although still scary. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. So, he might Mega Evolve, but I can negate his ability by just switching out into my own Rayquaza. So I'm just going to Icicle Crash Ray and switch out into Rayquaza. Because, I mean, he could get a Water Spout off and maybe protect the Rayquaza at most. But Water Spout's damage is going to do less to me. Maybe that's not... I don't know. Like, Kyogre, I know I have Ludicolo in the back to deal with. But I have to eliminate Rayquaza here. And even though there was a really good turn 1 for me, this is still definitely far from over. But this is a real throwback to the other match a couple days ago, where it was like I was really far ahead, and then it was still basically a nail-biter at the end. Maybe I should have... I think if you're my opponent, you should actually protect your Rayquaza here. But if anything, I at least get my switching into my own Rayquaza, which could be good for pressure. And Airlock being up is nice too, because it negates the Kyogre's weather, since Rayquaza should Mega Evolve here. Yep. So that's good. If I can knock out Rayquaza, I could also take advantage of... Actually, no, Rain's not going to be up anymore. My bad. But this is still far from over. Like, this is going to be a big turn for my opponent. Depends if he protects Rayquaza or not. Oh, no, he extreme speeds. Huh, into the Mawile slot. Maybe expecting a switch out. Ice Go Crash doesn't miss, though, which is really nice. And it does connect here, so... Gonna attack through that air current. Doesn't pick up an... Oh, wow. Still brings it... Crit down to its sash. Okay. That was basically what I was expecting, though. And Origin Pulse comes out. Okay. That's fine. This is why I would kind of think Feint might be a little bit better on this Weavile as opposed to Knockoff. Or Foul Play, I should say. But... I am not going to complain about that turn. Let's see. I can trap my opponent here if I just extreme speed and switch into Ludicolo, because then if I got fake out pressure the next turn, yeah. He could extreme speed my Rayquaza slot, but I'll go for it. Like, if he extreme speeds my Rayquaza and Origin Pulses, then now I get a free switch into both of my Pokemon, and suddenly your Rayquaza is threatened. Like, he has to protect or extreme speed here, or switch out. That's actually an interesting play. I like that. I think that might actually probably was my opponent's strongest play. But now I can switch back out into my Weavile. That was a good one, though. Smart. Should have considered that. Jeez, that does so much. Yeah, I mean, based off how much that did, he's probably in Sucker Punch KO range from Mawile's end, honestly. So with Rain not being up, I think I can just bring in Mawile. And Sucker Punch Grass Knot. Don't think he has much to deal with. I guess if he survives this, though... He's not going to survive. That Extreme Speed did so much. Like, if he survives, then you just Dragon Ascent Ludi and get a Water Origin Pulse, and single target Origin Pulse probably knocks out Mawile, so I have to hope this Sucker Punch knocks out, but I'm pretty sure it will. Maybe switching into Weavile would have been the better call then. Protects. Actually, I like that play, yeah. That's smart. Just try to get an... Oh, Ludi... I mean, Mawile's the one that needs to avoid it. Mawile's definitely going to survive this, though. Unless he crits. Yeah, cool. Shoot, this is still not over. So, Extreme Speed's priority is before Sucker Punch. So I could Sucker Punch Kyogre. Does he Extreme Speed here? Or does he still Dragon Ascent? If he Extreme Speed, I fail, and then he gets an Origin Pulse off. I still want a Sucker Punch here. Oh man, I am running out of time. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, I went for Sucker Punch. Oh, he switches out. That's interesting. Does he protect Kyogre, or... No, he probably is going to Origin Pulse, I would guess. Okay. Oh, Mawile avoids it, though. That's unfortunate. I think I probably should have Sucker Punched Kyogre there. That avoid most likely means I just win the game here, though. Oh, wow, I actually timed out. Again! Yeah, I realized I didn't get the Sucker Punch off there. I was gonna target. Yeah, so once again, timing out saves me. The reason why is like if I Sucker Punch Kyogre and he protects and he just Dragon Ascends Ludi, then I'm absolutely screwed. So I'd rather play it safe there and just Sucker Punch the slot. And if I knock out Kyogre, then it's Weavile, Ludi against Double Ray. Then I probably lose actually. Hashtag calculated. Trying to think, yeah. Like, I definitely should have been considering the Ditto switch outs, and playing a little bit better to that, and then maybe not Sucker Punching, but now obviously I can just Scald Iron Head and it's gonna be game. Really cool team though. I mean, the Ditto is really cool, but it's just like leading with it is troublesome, obviously. But despite even having such a big lead, like the issue is anytime you've got swap does so much damage. Anytime you have airlock up, like my Ludicolo can't take advantage of the rain, so unfortunately while Ludicolo is a nice counter against Kyogre, it just gets, you know, one hit KO by Dragon Ascent from Rayquaza. So yeah, I mean I got a little bit lucky there. First of all, he missed the Origin Pulse and the timeout once again saving me. I'm trying to think, if he gets that Origin Pulse off, then he has to copy my Ludicolo, and it's Weavile, Ludi against very low HP Ludi and Rayquaza. So then I think it becomes a 50-50, like if do you protect your Rayquaza or not, and who does Weavile fake out. So instead it didn't have to be a 50-50, but yeah, definitely getting a little bit fortunate there, but good game to my opponent there. I think the one play I could have been made better was not taking so much damage with my Mawile that turn where you just switched out. We're going to find TM Silver for our next opponent of the day. And he's rocking a team of Kangaskhan, Thundurus, Gengar, Kyogre, Groudon, and Smeargle. So dual primals, but most likely a very speedy version here, given that there's no Trick Room user, unless Gengar here is a surprise Trick Room user, which could be the case, but not expecting it. Definitely going to want to lead Weavile here. I just don't think Crest will ever see any play. Ludi's not bad. I still like Mawile, but maybe I don't need Mawile this time around. Yeah. Weavile, Ho-Oh, Rayquaza, Ludi. I like that. The only reason why I'd want to bring Mawile here is for King Thundurus as a lead. Like, that's the only lead that I would want Mawile in, but I think it's likely we actually see that as a lead, which is the other concerning thing. And then if that is a lead for my opponent, then we've got mind games, right? Do you Mega Evolve Kangaskhan? Do you Fake Out? And the reason is, do you Mega Evolve if you have Inner Focus? So, do you have Inner Focus? Do you Fake Out, or do you go for a Fighting type attack onto Weavile to knock it out, etc.? One of the reasons why Weavile is so good is because despite how feral it is, it's guaranteed basically 2 attacks off, so a fast Fake Out and then a potential Ice Cold Crash or a knockoff or foul play. I do think Feint helps this significantly against the RayOgre teams, because now all Rayquazas are Focus Sash, so if you can make a good prediction and get the Rayquaza down to its Sash, then Feint can obviously pick it off. Let's see. So I'm going to lead Weavile Ho-Oh here. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad about that one. I mean, I feel like I played really well up until the end maybe, but the timer thing was kind of silly there. And he played really well. Smeargle Gengar. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna Fake Out. Oh my! If he's actually Trick Room here, I'm gonna lose it. I'm so scared of this Choice Scarf. Even if he has Choice Scarf, though, actually, I've got Lumberry. Yeah. I'll just go for the safe Fake Out and Brave Bird, I think. Okay, he switches out, maybe into Kyogre. I should have doubled up on Gengar. Really wanted to do that. Yeah, that's not good. He's probably gonna Mega Evolve, maybe Protect as well. Actually, if he protects, then it's like, dang, there's only so much I could have done. This is bad. I should have switched into Ludi. This was a very obvious switch out. Let's make a Gengar, yeah. What does he do? Does he protect? No protect, okay. So yeah, doubling on Gengar would have been the call. Icy Wind. That's really bad. Oh, that is so bad. Oh gosh. The reason why that's so bad is now he could just pick up a double knockout this next turn. Unless Brave Bird somehow knocks out Gengar, which would be glorious, but I feel like it's going to be bulkier. Yeah, no success there. You're gonna hope somehow that Weavile Stouts beats Kyogre. I mean, that would make no sense, but... And go for a Tailwind, maybe. Yeah, he's just gonna Sludge Bomb. Weavile. Okay. I am faster. Oh, that would... Whoa, what? Everything's faster. Huh. I don't really understand the decision of having a Kyogre that slow, but maybe... I mean, it's obviously going to be super bulky, but that's really nice for me here, as suddenly turning the tables... I mean, the game a little bit back into my favor. Because now I've got Tailwind up for 3 turns. So I can just bring in Ludi and Rayquaza. And just Grass Knot Dragon Ascent, and he's got Smeargle Groudon in the back, so this is looking really good. You know, I didn't really have many other options. I could have gone for a Foul Play into Gengar, but I thought, like, damage onto Kyogre was more important, because now it's in Grass Knot KO range. Do I want a Dragon Ascent or Draco? I'm not going to risk the miss, especially because he's got Icy Wind. Wow, I can't believe how slow that Kyogre is, because Ho-Oh itself is not... I mean, it's like around the same speed tier as Kyogre. Now it's at -1, so that Kyogre must be super slow. Unless I'm missing something here, but yeah, maybe he's also optimized for Trick Room. But there's no Trick Room on my opponent's team. So he's gonna protect Gengar, that's fine. Since with Tailwind... double protect, okay. Just burn a turn at Tailwind, that's fair. But once again, there's no switch-ins from my opponent right now. So I'm just going to make the same play again. And I'm not going to Mega Evolve yet because he's got Groudon in the back most likely. So if I just don't Mega Evolve, then Rayquaza will be able to continue allowing Ludicolo to use his Water-type attacks against Groudon, and that's a big deal. Oh, he actually just goes for a double protect. I mean, yeah, you're probably going to get it with one of your 2 Pokemon. That's fine. So you have to bring in Smeargle right now, but yeah, I guess he realizes, like, I've got nothing I can do right now. I don't want to sacrifice anything in the back. I guess if you have Smeargle, then it's actually going to be annoying, because if you're sashed, you can just Dark Void and... Shoot, that's really bad, actually. You can just Dark Void Ice Beam. That's troublesome. That is very troublesome. What's my out there? I'm gonna... Okay, is he sashed? Could be Scarf, too. Perhaps I'll just Grass Knot. Oh, Draco. Okay, so no Fake Out coming out at least. And if he's Scarfed here, then Draco just knocks out and I win the game. Nope, he's sashed. Oh, that's so bad. But if he misses a Dark Void, I'm also good. Yeah, I needed the knockout onto Kyogre more than Gengar last turn, but I like the double protect play. I mean, you have a 1/3 chance in getting it, obviously, but is there anything I could have done better there? I don't think so. He's gonna Dark Void. Miss would be really nice. I mean, even if he doesn't get it, I'm not out of it, but it's gonna be harder. And he does double connect. Oh boy. Okay. Tailwind Peter's out. Moody. That's fine. That's good. But this is still kind of bad, I think. So I have to take a guaranteed turn to sleep next turn. I get my weather back up. And then we've got some mind games. So this turn, whatever I do doesn't make a difference. It's more of a question of what he does. If he has Swords Dance on Groudon, that'd be a really good move. But I'm Mega Evolving here just to reduce damage, and because now I can win the Weather War. Transform on Smeargle would also be scary. So yeah, this looked really good, but then he actually went for the double protect and got one of the two. And the reason why it's a big deal if you get it on Kyogre is because Kyogre can knock me out with Ice Beam. Yeah, so I'm just going to obviously take my first turn of sleep here with both Pokemon. He's got Rock Slide! Oh boy, how much does that do with the Air Current up? Crits Ludi. Oh, and he has Tailwind. Oh, that crit's bad. That is not pretty. Moody. Accuracy increase, oh boy. Might be able to still survive a Fire Punch, so my play here, I think honestly might just be to Scald Extreme Speed. I'm going for it. Let's go. Please, please. Wake up. Wake up. If Ludi wakes up, I just win if he doesn't knock out. Maybe I should have dragged this into Groudon. Oh, Smeargle. Smeargle, 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 Smeargle. Oh, Spiky Shield's a good play. Stay asleep here then, Rayquaza, please. Okay. Fire Punch. No, he just Rock Slides again. Ludi avoids it. Rayquaza should be able to survive this. Can I wake up in time? Nice. So then it doesn't actually end up mattering there. I mean, the miss obviously hurts, but once I eliminate Groudon, he can't win the game offense-wise. Oh, that was intense. Okay, defense increase, yeah. I mean, I think if he had a fast Kyogre here, this game would have been so much more difficult because I still, like... So I bring in Ludicolo and Rayquaza, and that's a pretty good duo to have against my opponent's team. But the issue, obviously, is... as we get a disconnect, that's unfortunate. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it was a Wi-Fi error, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, if you're him, you obviously have to hope for the best case scenario, but I'm not sure if Rock Sliding is your best answer. Like, I think maybe you just have to Fire Punch Ludi, because you know if you beat Ludi, then you win the game, especially with Tailwind up, so maybe he was hoping he would just get a flinch or something, but I think if I were him, I'd Fire Punch and maybe hope for a high roll. Obviously, it wasn't boosted by the Sun, but Groudon's physical type attack is really strong. His physical attack set is really strong, and Ludicolo is obviously not the strongest defensively. So, yeah, that was a really close game there. Smeargle in the end game obviously really scary. I should have considered the Icy Wind, the switch out, excuse me. But fortunately not, the Kyogre being so slow allowed me to just get a Tailwind up and then able to come back from there. So good game to him there. A really fun episode for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, leave a like if you did, and thank you to Ramos for the team. Gonna just try to close it out as strongly as possible in the last couple days as we do head to the end of Road to Ranked VGC 16. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, peace.